Hi, in this video I'm going to be installing a marine bladed fuse box along with an on-off switch to power future accessories on my 2023 Kawasaki Mule 4010 Trans 4x4. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is the marine fuse box that I'm going to be using. It uses bladed fuses and it has a maximum capacity at 100 amps, and you can run a maximum of 30 amps through each of the 6 different accessory points. And it comes with this cover here, and it's got a positive terminal, negative terminal. These are your negative connections. These are your positive connections with your fuses in between. And then it also comes with various stickers if you want to label something. This is the on-off battery cutoff switch I'm going to be using, and it's rated for a wide range of voltages and 100 amps continuous, which I will never use on my UTV. This is what it looks like. On-off. Then you have your 2 poles here. One comes off the positive of the battery, and the other is going to feed the positive terminal of the marine fuse box. In order to flush mount this on-off switch, the diameter hole you need to drill is 1 1/8 inches, and these are 10mm nuts on here, and I'm going to be using 10 gauge wire with these marine shrink fit connectors on there. So I opened up the front panel here. I just took the screws off the side, and you can see that I mounted the on-off switch in here, and there's plenty of space in here. There's the battery, and while I'm in here I'm going to replace the battery nuts and bolts with some 1/4 20 ones, because I'm going to show you what the nut on this looks like, and it's really hard to work with. So this is the stock nut they use for the battery connectors, and it's almost like a reverse T-nut, and it's threaded in there, but this sits flat up against the outside of the battery terminal, and it's really hard to work with. You have to hit it with a flathead screwdriver to get it to spin, and then you got to take it off. So since I'm doing all this, I'm just going to go ahead and replace them with the 1/4 20s. I decided to mount the fuse box on the inside of the front storage lid because it gives me a lot of space in here, and also I can run wiring behind it, and it will make it very easy to replace fuses instead of hiding it somewhere else on the mule. Okay, so I have everything swapped out in there in the battery. There's the new stainless steel 1/4 20s. Then I'm running the positive and negative. They're going to be going to the fuse box as well as the on-off switch. Going to run it up the side through here by taking off these side pieces, running it up through there and up under the dash, and it's all going to be in the split cable sheathing. This is the finished project. Going down here, there's my on-off switch, and you can see the split tubing that's going and running underneath the side guard there, and then it goes up and under the dash, and then it comes out through here, and it's connected to the fuse box. And I even moved my accessory lights that I had there just to make it easier when I need to change the fuses. So the only thing left to do now is go ahead and test it. Okay, what I'm going to do is just test the power to the fuse box, and if you look to the right side here, I've got my voltmeter, and I'm just going to read the voltage across the positive and negative bar of the fuse box. So let's go ahead. Right now the switch is in the off position. and I'm reading 0 volts. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to read it again. .68 volts. So it works. This has been a very successful project, and I have to admit, trying to wire in that on-off switch was a little difficult, but it's just because of where I put it. So it might be easier if you decide to mount it somewhere else. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.